from the definition wise, what is the difference between consciousness, mind, soul, and they all appear to be near to each other and in the cycle of rebirth?
You see, this question requires very lot of elaboration, but I'll try and give a summary answer rather than a kind of wide or broader answer, because it's a very long, very detailed question. You see, we all sometimes when you use things like metaphysical or spiritual or mind and body, we kind of confuse and use these words interchangeably, and sometimes we get into bigger confusion. Let's tidy up. The best place to tidy up this idea of consciousness or mind and body, etc., is actually Taittiriya Upanishad, one of the best Upanishads of the Hindu tradition. This Upanishad says, in order to analyze the individual, we as human being, let us explore our own being. So this is how they explored. They say we are made up of 5 sheaths, as if we've got 5 layers to ourselves, 5 sheaths. The 5 sheaths we possess are, the most external one is, if you like, the body. It's called the Annamoya Kosh, made of body, physical food creates the body, the Annamoya Kosh. Then they say underpinning the Annamoya Kosh, there is, if you like, the Pranamaya Kosh, that seems to be kind of bringing the body together. The thing that was, at the time of gastrulation was holding making the cells come together, etc. So there's a second sheath to us, which is the Pranamaya, means, if you like, the life force, which is bringing the body together. So the underpinning the physical body is the Pranamaya Kosh. It says it doesn't stop there. Underpinning the Pranamaya Kosh is the Manomaya Kosh, means the mental mode. You say, what's that? You see, even the body and this, if you like, the force that is holding my body together, prana, both of these can only be accessed by me or be understood by me if they are reflected in some kind of underpinning that I already possess, called my mind, Manomaya Kosh. So the body and this body physical powers that I possess are reflected, are kind of, only way I can see them are if they are reflected on this something that is like a lake that I possess, on which they are kind of bounced. And the lake goes, and that I call, that is the body. So the mana, the mind I use to make sense of my body and the world I see around me is my third layer underpinning me, Manomaya Kosh. Does it stop there? No, I told you we are greedy. This underpinning the Manomaya Kosh is the Vijnanamaya Kosh. Vijnan, what's that? This is the intellect. When the mind sees the world, it immediately starts putting things or the objects that it sees into little boxes. It starts to classify, relate, kind of link up things and objects and events. And this is, if you like, the Vijnanamaya Kosh that we all possess, the intellect, the buddhi. So you've got the physical body, Annamaya Kosh, the Pranamaya Kosh, the Manomaya Kosh, and then Vijnanamaya Kosh, intellect. So it's not just the mind that is reflecting the world, but the thing that is able to classify things that are in the mind, starts linking them up. If we didn't have that, the difference between human and animal is that the animal kingdom, they have the Manomaya Kosh, the mind is reflecting the world, they see the world, but they can't classify it properly, so it's kind of hazy and fuzzy. With the human, the intellectual Kosh, this buddhi or the Vijnanamaya Kosh is visible, come into play. So it starts classifying objects, events, links. This is the Vijnanamaya Kosh. Underpinning this is where the conscious chap sits. That is your Anandamaya Kosh. The word Anand is used in a very loose manner. What it says, the underpinning is spirit. And the nature of the spirit is Anand. The nature of the spirit is bliss. The nature of the spirit is consciousness. So the way we define Brahman, suppose you didn't, this for A level, but suppose you wanted to understand Brahman, how do you find me words? Then the 3 words that Adi Shankara would use to define Brahman are lovely stuff. In some terminology it says Sat Chit Anand. In some they will say it is Asti Bhati Priya. It is of the nature of existence itself. It is of the nature of consciousness itself. It is of the nature of bliss itself. They are not 3 separate things. There are 3 different ways of expressing the same thing. 3 different vocabulary, 3 different words. They are like that. 3 words to express the same underpinning. That is your spirit. So underpinning all these things is the Anandamaya Kosh, that is your spirit, and that is where the word consciousness comes. So Man is not conscious. Man becomes conscious when consciousness goes through, that becomes vibrant, it becomes enlivened by consciousness percolating through it. So the spirit is underpinning, and when it appears through the prisms of the mind, the intellect, the mind, the body, then you see all this variety of things. But the spirit is conscious. So make the distinction between consciousness and mind. It's not the same. Mind is like an external garment that gets lit up by the spirit that's underpinning it.